Oh, welcome, welcome, welcome. Getting all itchy nose right away. Okay, so I'm just going to pick up collective energy. Welcome to everybody. Just a general message. Okay, we're going to just kind of pick up the energy and then, if it resonates, that's great. If it doesn't, don't worry, as it's not always, for everybody. And this is some pretty messed up energy. I know just for myself dealing with it, it's pretty bad. So we're just going to do a quick little brush me up on the currents going on. I'm already super freaking hot. Whew, burn it up. Oh, Saturday night. Ooh, Saturday night. I bet you there's not going to be anybody in here. Be a nice, quiet light. Actually, I love it when you guys are a part of this. What is happening? What is collective dealing with today? Here we go. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. These are general messages. Jesus. Okay, so it seems like somebody's dealing with, I knew the lure card came out. Okay, so stay away. Okay, this is fucked up. Gut feeling. Okay. So the way that I see this is I think somebody had to do work recently. I feel like this is work to uncover a scam that somebody kept going for a while, okay, because they're fat boy. Holy shit. That just got a lot of people in here. Welcome, everybody. Okay, somebody was fat boy, okay, and they were just eating and eating and eating, and then there's lust right under his fat ass, okay, eating and eating and eating, and somebody got busted for eating until they exploded. Wow, I didn't even realize. It looks like the devil's tail. Almost, ooh, on his arm? Oh my God. Oh, someone's talking. Okay, someone's angry that I am talking about this. Which is whatever, I'm used to it now. I don't really get scared very easily, people. When people tell me to stay away, I usually go like, okay, what's up? People who want me around, I'm kind of like, yeah, peace out. Okay, I don't know. I'm always the opposite. Okay, calling the authorities. Like, somebody has to tell on these people. Okay, like they've broken the laws one too many times. Okay, I feel like with this defamation of character, I feel like these people made fun of you. Like, okay, so you were told to get this job because somebody was, I don't know, scamming from the company, taking way too much money, okay, and going, like, there was a lot on the surface that you could see with whatever this person was doing, but it was more under. Okay, there was more under the surface than anything. But people that break and shit and do shit. You know what they want to do? They want to talk about it. They want to brag about it. Okay, so obviously look at that. It says it right there. A new job opportunity. Okay, so whatever this was, like especially, I mean, we're picking up the energy now because this is just what's in the ether, but this doesn't necessarily had to have happened right now. This could be an affirmation that, because I'm guessing you weren't there for long. When you have to do mission, sometimes mission takes like years to uncover, but for the most part, I'm going to say this was probably a quick in and out. Possibly, I don't really know. I can't say for sure, but just to prove that they were defaming people, defacing people, that somebody was super aggressive, super angry, taking way more than what they should. Okay. And then this one I've got with Uranus energy, and Uranus is quick. That shit is quick. So these are quick scams. This isn't something that happens over time. Okay, these are short-term shit. Okay, they lure people in somehow, and they get away with murder, basically. So I feel like, oh my gosh, okay, this is it. Oh my God. I was wondering if this was ever going to come up. I was working in Calgary. Actually, I was living in Calgary. And I went for an interview with this guy who ran 4 different restaurants in the city. Okay. Seemed like a very nice man. Like they always seem so fucking nice, right? Little Scottish accent. His parents were in there. I'm like, oh, of course, this guy looks too good to be true. It's going to be a great place to work. No. So I'm in the interview, and then I pretty much have the job. Okay. And then all of a sudden he says to me, all right, well, when you come and park, sometimes when you leave at like, I don't know, 3, 4 in the morning, right? He's like, there will be sometimes people in the parking lot. What he was talking about was the homeless bums. Okay, there's a lot of lurky, homeless, drug addicts in Calgary just wandering the streets. It's fucking crazy how many drug addicts are like zombie walking the streets of Calgary. It's fucking crazy. So he's like, you know what I like to do? He's like, I just like to honk my horn and I scare them away. And I go, well, I mean, I just carry a knife, so like I'm not really too worried. And he just looked at me. And I was like, oh, I guess I didn't get the job, eh? You couldn't believe the look on his face. Like, I mean, I'm sorry, but I lived in the projects for a while. I've been homeless. I carry a fucking knife with me. I carry a 4-inch blade on me at all times. Okay, call me crazy. I say I'm pretty fucking lucky to be alive, so I'm not stupid. And then, so I was wondering, like, what the fuck does this have to do with, like, why did I do this interview? Because, I mean, we're all on mission. So, like, we do this shit for a reason, and we meet up with people for a reason. And then about 6 months later, one of the restaurants that he said I was going to be working at, which is like right down on this main strip in Calgary, downtown Calgary, the 2 of the managers got arrested because all the managers went from restaurant to restaurant. He kind of like shared everybody in all these 4 restaurants. It's kind of fucking weird. 2 of them, heavy charges for sexual assault. And these women that they were assaulting were blackout. Okay, so these managers would get these girls so drunk, put in their drinks, fuck with them, and then they'd wake up but only 2 of them came forward, or 3 women came forward, and 2 managers, and I'm pretty sure he lost his restaurant because he had these side partners. So 2 of them lost their spots. I think he lost both of those restaurants because he had to pull out because of what they did. And this guy's life just went right downhill. And I was like, wow. I mean, I'm only saying this because I'm getting the lust card. Okay, so it's only coming to me because I'm like, okay, like, did somebody think that you were something? Did somebody think that they could pay you or drug you or do something to you and nobody's going to say anything? Because, I mean, it's a lure. It's a lure. And the thing is I was denied entry. I wasn't allowed to work there. He told me no. And then I've been sexually assaulted before. If anybody had to come even near me, that blade would have been in that fucking dick in a second. Is that Steven? What up, Steven? Hello, everybody. Are you at work? Okay, this is about work too, buddy. Okay, just saying. So obviously somebody called the authorities on their ass, okay? A lot of people wouldn't, but a lot of people would. And these girls made good money at these places. And like, that's the thing, is like sometimes people will just keep the money and still work there. There was this one place that I worked at for like, again, brief fucking moment in time. And this chick came in, and I mean, it doesn't really matter what age anybody is anymore. I don't really fucking know how old she was. She was like probably 27, 28 or something. And she was like, she's talking, I'm like 37 at the time or 36 at the time. She's like, oh my God, I woke up last night in my hallway buck naked. Don't remember anything. I'm sorry, what? You woke up in your hallway buck naked? Like, you don't think maybe you're an alcoholic? Like, you're not supposed to wake up places naked. Because you know what happened? She probably got fucking raped by multiple spirits, okay? Like, multiple spirits. Spirit rape is so fucking disgusting, and it happens all the time. Poltergeist rape, okay? And she was laughing about it. She thought it was hilarious. I'm like, bitch, you're an adult. That's sloppy. Should be waking up naked. That's embarrassing. You should be embarrassed for yourself, not joking. Oh, it's so funny, you know, not getting any younger. Apparently, and you're not getting any smarter either, okay? So again, like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, was I like that at 27? I mean, I remember pretty much stopping drinking at 27 because my third eye opened and I realized that alcohol was poison. Now I have like one drink, get fucking super wasted, smoke a joint, and I'm good for the night. Okay? You got to allow alcohol to work for you and not against you. And I got this guy making me moonshine. Oh, why do you think my name is called Moonshine? Sipping on some. Ooh, ooh. And then he tells me, anyways, he wanted to make little bottles of moonshine for me to give people that I did tarot readings with. I'm like, buddy, this is completely illegal. I don't want to talk about any of it. It was funny though. But anyways, okay. So there's reasons that you go to jobs. Okay. There's reasons that you work with people. There are people who scam people everywhere. And look at that. My cards just unraveled this bad boy at the bottom that said, when you walked away, it changed everything. The man in the mirror, death, karma. Okay, Pluto energy, which is very intense, with the 8th house of Scorpio, which is total transformation. And that's the thing. There are people where I live, specifically an ex-boyfriend that calls me and my sister the Doom Squad, because he knows that when either one of us get on scene, somebody or something is getting shut the fuck down if it's illegal and not supposed to be here. Because there's a lot of illegal shit that happens, and like, Spirit doesn't give a shit. Okay, there's laws, but then there's people who are breaking the law and also hurting people. And when you're hurting people, that's where we draw the line. Okay, ain't nobody supposed to be hurting anybody. Okay, if the laws don't hurt anybody, then fine. But if you're hurting somebody, we gotta cut it off. Okay, and somebody got hurt. Okay, somebody got hurt. They got lured in. All right, and then they had to call the cops because of it. Right, and then it always takes one extremely brave person to call the shots on somebody that can possibly get away with it because of money. These guys had money. Everybody knew they had money. Crack fucking money, okay? People who own restaurants, they fucking push a lot of illegal shit through them, okay? And then look at this. Great intentions, pure and honest, trustworthy. See, and that's God's anointed. That's mission people. That's light bearers. Whatever you want to call them, spiritually anointed, third eye open, mission bearers, saints, okay, patron saints, saints for lost souls, okay? The ones that are working for spirit, okay? They're not working for the fucking man who's docking your paycheck, you know, because he fucking is jerking off with all your overtime, okay? the sperm donor. Ooh. And then the lyrical note in the I. See, suppressed emotions. That's the thing, is so many people that are, sexually assaulted, they hold that shit in, man. Like, they don't go around telling everybody. They're not, like, women get terrified of that shit. Men get terrified. They don't want to go talk about it with anybody. They just want to go hide under a hole and fucking die. Okay, it's really fucking sad. There's contracts. Oh shit, Venus energy. I just cut the deck. That's false claims, allegations, and black magic. So this would have been allegations that were sent out, okay, with pure intentions, and actually caused people to lose their positions. And whatever their position is, okay, say it's an owner of a restaurant. Well, you just lost that restaurant. You lost your right to be a boss. You lost your right to hire and fire. You lost your right to be trustworthy. You lost your right. People lose their fucking rights. Just like people that get their kids taken away. You don't want to take care of your kid. Guess what? Someone calls CPS. Boom. It's not people think this world, you just get things. Like, you're just entitled. You just get things. Okay, if you want it, you can just get it. Like, no, bitch, you got to earn shit. Okay. And you got to make sure that you claim your space. And like, it's not just push somebody out of the way if there's no room. Like, wait your fucking turn. Have a little goddamn patience. It's called earn it, right? People earn their shit. Like this woman on the pole, she's earning that money, man. She's busting her fucking ass. She's doing shit she doesn't want to fucking do. And then you come along and try to scam her? Really? So not only can you fuck her by just paying her, but now you want to fuck her and not pay her? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? When you can just pay the fucking bitch and then not break the law. Maybe that's what it is. Oh, ladies of the evening, ladies of the night, men of the night. Anybody, twerking and squirting and getting a little more on the side? All right, ain't nobody judging. But it kind of maybe seems like not only were you giving it away for a price, but then they take it and they rob you? Like, it's already illegal. That's why I'm like, hey, someone's doing something illegal. Okay, and you just got scammed? I just heard more money, more problems. Biggie. And that song, he's talking about isn't he talking about starting to hustle? Drug dealing? I just find that so, the irony sometimes that collective is there willing to give something for just a little bit of money, and yet you still get scammed. It's so fucked. That's so fucked. Vanity. Wrath. Oh, good God. This is not going to end well. There are so many sins coming out. Like, 7 is all over this. Like, somebody is going to go psycho over this vanity bullshit, because that's the thing, vanity. These people are vain that are luring you in. They're vain. They see you and they see you looking like something, and then they take it. And that's the thing. It's like, who are you to take something because the way it fucking looks? You don't know it. You haven't talked to it. You probably wouldn't even like it. But yet you see something that your eyes lust over, and you have to have it? Like, didn't your parents teach you? Like, usually lust is not a good thing, okay? It doesn't lead to good. It ain't love. It's like based off of eyes, okay, and vision. And if motherfuckers didn't have eyes, they couldn't lust over shit. Am I wrong? No. I mean, I guess you could still lust over something if you were blind, but like, what's the point? Honestly, no offense or anything, but like, wow. Wow. Like, what the fucking fuck? The oldies, but the goodies. And no with hex. It was on. So I kind of feel like somebody in the past put some type of hex on you. Or they were just hexing people in general. I don't know what else you call sexually assaulting somebody. Like, you might as well have just hexed them, because now they're going to be fucked. Like, with ever having possibly sexual gratification again, getting into a relationship again. I mean, a hex is not just, some fucking voodoo bullshit witch trying to fucking do something to somebody. Like a hex can be something completely different. Like you get into a car accident, well, boom, now you're fucking hexed from driving. It's not like something physically did it, but what if somebody did? What if somebody looked at you in your little fucking Mustang and went, fuck you, I hope you die driving your car. And then poof, you get into an accident and you got to fucking play somebody's hex out. And now you don't want to drive because you're scared to get behind the wheel or some shit like that. Like hexes, it alerts that your life is in danger in some way. And obviously your life is in danger because somebody had to call the fucking cops. And I couldn't believe it because the thing is I had the job. He was already telling me about my schedule. And then all I said was that I carried a knife with me when I walked to my car at night. And I lost the job. And that to me was like, wow, okay, so you don't want a woman defending herself. You don't want a woman to have a fucking weapon on her. You don't want a woman safe, right? Because obviously I wouldn't be working with anybody. Obviously he was telling me I was going to be exiting the building by myself. Like, what the fuck? Who has a fucking woman close a fucking, like, it was like an arcade kind of place, with just awful fucking energy, obviously, with like, Mr. Boom Bostic over in the corner and fucking, just mad dudes everywhere. Like it was a very like hostile place. And you want a chick working there by herself and then closing by herself? Like, so then it offends you to bring a knife with you, considering the whole night I'm there by myself? What the fuck is wrong with people? Honestly, like it was really like, okay, well, clearly you and I are not to be friends, my friend. Okay, I ended up getting a job, I think at like a Ricky's or something. And I was like, okay, I guess this is more my energy because I'm not going to have to, get raped by a bum trying to get to my car because my boss tells me I'm not allowed a switchblade in my fucking purse. And that, you know what I mean? Switchblades are illegal, but you know what I mean. Okay, like grow up, let women protect themselves or men, whatever. I'm not being sexist or something like that, but really, like it just, somebody got fucked with, okay, that necessarily doesn't follow all the rules all the time, right? So it's not like I would call the cops. I would just deal with it myself, right? I mean, I don't think that way anymore. This was a while ago where Whitney was a little bit more tougher and, would have pulled a knife out. Now I'm just kind of like, I don't want to know where that's going to end up, so I'd rather not. But like, you got to protect yourself. You have to do things that protect yourself, and like, fuck them if they're going to try to hex you. Like, that's the thing, is because you're going to end up losing and they're going to end up winning, and that's just bullshit. Okay. So clearly we have a very, very dangerous scam here. And there's a deadline. When shit hits the fan, deadline, Aquarius energy, like somebody's just driven right towards something to shut it down. Okay, to shut it down, just like Detective Mills does. He puts that bullet in John Doe's head. All right, not gonna let justice fucking, put him through the system and make him go to jail forever. Some people just deal with fucking court on the streets, and like whatever this is, somebody's been dealing with some shit just however way they want to. That's not really the way you're supposed to operate, especially if this person has a business, right? If they've got a business, then you gotta check your books. You gotta be smarter than that. Someone's not too smart. Because, I mean, the universe fucking found out about it. 12th House of Sacrifice. Messages from the Beyond. Oh, this is a new one I did. With the iceberg. Messages from the Beyond. See, we're getting intel right now from the dead. Okay? The dead are not impressed with this person, which is why we have to talk about it. Obviously, not everybody is going to be a part of a scam. But, and I mean, with this apartment, I've been scammed by this guy for 2.5 fucking years. $49,000 later, I am done with the scam, right? Like, we have to let things out until it plays out, and then we're fucking done. And like the thing is that whatever the scam was, I hope it didn't cost you money, because I don't see any money here. There's not a single ounce of money, so I hope this didn't cost somebody any money. But at the same time, I got a different job because that guy didn't hire me, which obviously the universe knew he wasn't going to hire me, so then he gave me a different job instead, obviously, right? Wherever you have to work, the universe will compensate you for. Okay, so this was a contract that somebody had to fulfill from a previous life of a thief that stole something from them. And then in this life, that's what I mean. Like, I didn't have to be a part of the scam. I just, for some reason, had to go there, meet him, shake his hand, and then expose everything he was doing by giving my power to somebody who would do it. That's the thing. Mission works in very mysterious ways. Like, if you go somewhere, there's like 3 different places that I worked in Calgary, and they're all shut down now. Okay, and these places, they didn't just open right when I started working there. They've been open for years. 3 of them shut down. Okay, ownership's gone. Okay, sometimes shit works out that way, that you have passed through places or worked at places, and then you go and you look them up a few months later or a year later and find out they got shut down. If that's the case, you shut them down. That's the thing, is always remember that you are very powerful, and your presence here is very impactful. Okay, because you're somebody that can be trusted. And if, as long as you can be trusted, you're going to get different jobs. Spirit's going to ask you to do different jobs. And like, you can't be scared doing those jobs, uncovering fucking assholes and, you know, pedophiles and scam people and awful business people. And, you know, like, unfortunately, it's really shitty jobs because, you know, not everything can be perfect, but obviously only certain people have to do those jobs. And then they're done. So I hope that resonates, people. What are we at? 27:10. This is going to be a very short reading. I just wanted to pop on and see what the hell was going on. I'll be back. Look at that, Gothica, the crazy so-called high priestess. The thing is that so much of you guys know what's going on, and you just come here for affirmations. And that's why we do it. It's just affirmations, just to affirm that whatever it is that you're thinking, saying, feeling, picking up is actually fucking happening. Okay, that's why we're here. So thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I know there's a ton of new people on the channel, so welcome you all. Make sure you send your telepathic questions in to me so then I can decode them with spirit when you are ready to receive the answer. Okay, and check out the 13th moon for the zodiac readings if you want. And yeah, that's it. We'll be back in a few days. All right, peace out, everybody. Have a wonderful night.